Welcome back to Conversations from the Heart. This week's message is for anyone who has been wronged emotionally, financially, or spiritually. If you have ever been betrayed or left broken, I want to share with you a spiritual principle that most people have never heard of, but one that has lifted me in my darkest moments. This is the principle of divine compensation, and it teaches us something extraordinary. The universe is self-organizing and self-correcting, that even when things fall apart, something greater is equally being prepared to take its place. This principle states that whatever is rightly yours can never be taken from you. But more importantly, it states that if something is unjustly taken or deflected from you in the material world, whether it's love, money, and opportunity, it will be divinely restored, as the universe will find a new way, a new opportunity, a new venue, a new vessel. So let me tell you how I came to know this truth, not just in theory, but in my bones. About 10 years ago, I was in a relationship that drained me of every last ounce of hope I had left about love. This man came into my life at a very vulnerable time. And like in all fairy tales, he seemed like a dream, but that dream soon turned into a nightmare. He used me for comfort, for money, and if that was not enough, he slapped me with multiple affairs. His deception was devastating, to say the least. Not just for what he did, but for what he made me believe. Okay? He made me believe that I was not lovable, that maybe love was not meant for me. I already had a divorce under my belt, so this felt like proof that there was something intrinsically unworthy in me. I spiraled into bitterness, isolation, pain. I blamed him, I blamed myself. My heart closed, and so did my belief in love. And that's when I came across the principle of divine compensation. At first, I had a really difficult time with it because although the principle says that whatever was taken unjustly from us will be returned, it also says that a miracle cannot reach a closed heart. So that meant I couldn't receive love. Not because love wasn't available, but because I no longer believed that love existed for me. So in essence, I was blocking my own miracle. The love that was meant for me couldn't find me. Okay? It was being held in trust for me until I could realign with love, with faith, with forgiveness. Only then can the universe begin to self-correct the situation. Now, don't get the wrong impression. This is not about passively waiting for hope or for justice. It's about believing in a higher power that is self-organizing and self-correcting everything. Thankfully, something inside me knew that this could not be the end of my story. So I began a different journey, a spiritual one. I studied, I prayed, I forgave, and little by little, my heart began to heal. Not immediately, but slowly I started to open myself up again, not to him, but to life, to myself, to divine order. I stopped wishing for him to suffer, to be punished. And instead I began to see him with compassion, because only someone so wounded could hurt someone that all they did was give him love. So I no longer wanted to have poisoned in my heart. And then when I least expected, the very love that had been stolen from me was returned, and then some. I met someone who sought me, who honored me, who loved me with a depth and kindness to heal what was once broken. And that's when I knew that the universe was self-correcting. The love that I thought it was lost was just being delayed. Okay? It wasn't taken from me. It was being prepared for me in a much better form. That man didn't ruin me. He redirected me. So to anyone out there who has been betrayed, abandoned, or cheated out of something that you have poured your whole heart into, please hear me. What was taken from you doesn't define you. The universe knows how to restore what was lost, but it needs something from you. Don't close your heart. Don't hold on to bitterness so tightly that you end up blocking the very miracle that's trying to find you. Forgiveness isn't about letting someone off the hook. It's removing the hook from your own heart. And when you do that, you make space for the miracle to find you. No one can cheat you out of your destiny. So my advice is that if you have been wronged by someone, don't stay bitter. Trust that divine compensation is already at work. The universe is already on it, and your miracle is already on the way. And if this message has touched you, remember to subscribe and help my little channel grow, and send this video to someone who needs to hear those very words today. I will see you in the next episode.